Well, define infant.
Dude, it's pretty well defined. You shouldn't need me to define infant for you.
1 to 2.
Alright, well, we're started. So, welcome to the Canadian Bacon Podcast.
Hello, Canadian Baconers.
That wasn't what it sounded like.
Yes, it was.
Only for Joel, apparently.
Yeah, it was.
I already forgot what we were talking about.
Good.
That's
So it
probably
wasn't
for the
recorded.
best, yeah.
So, yeah, this is the first audio episode of Canadian Bacon. Thank you for joining us, if you're joining us. And if you're not, you can fuck right off.
What's
So-
the point of this podcast, Ethan?
Well, I mean, that's what I want to talk about, guys, is I've got a topic here. I want to talk about Canada today while we do some baconing. And really hash that out with you guys. We can talk about what makes Canada great, and then maybe that'll flush into a good Canadian podcast. You
We
know?
have to talk about what makes Canada great.
Or
Bruce
like
McCulloch.
marketable.
It would be a lot easier to, list a few things that is not so great about Canada.
Do you want to get that started? You want to start off with some
I'm
bad
not
things about
so-
Canada?
I'm at a loss right now, though.
But it was your idea, Joel.
I'm happy with all things Canada at the moment.
You don't have anything. Well, I mean, at the moment, it's really easy to.
Shouldn't we say who we are? Or, like
I
we
guess,
do
yeah. That's
normally
usually how
every
this
episode?
goes.
As usual, on Canadian Bacon, I'm Mark.
Cool. I'm still Ethan. Still doing that Ethan thing.
Last time I checked, I was Andrew.
I'm Joel.
Yeah, Joel, talking kind of away from the mic.
The
That's-
Wanderer.
What do you do with the Ethan thing?
Oh, well, it's my existence. I wake up and I start doing the Ethan thing, and then I go to sleep.
What's the Ethan thing?
How do you
Just all of it.
How do you like your Ethan thing to be played with? Is there any Canadian way?
It's the same as the Contra code. It's left, left, right, right, up, A, B.
That's
A, B.
up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B.
I thought it was
For
B,
two
A.
players.
That's the one. That's
I
the
thought it was BA select start. BA, BA, BA. Or BA, BA
I
select
think it's
start.
A, B.
Oh, fuck. Canada's in a pretty good place, man. I like that we have a Trudeau
Yeah,
back.
right.
Not to bring it to politics, but I like Trudeau. If for nothing else, then there's a good chance he'll fuck Mick Jagger's daughter this time around. We'll get to see that happen. His kids dress up in Star Wars costumes for Christmas. That's cute. I don't know. He's an okay.
Isn't he like a huge Star Wars fan?
He's better than the alternative. Better than what was before him.
Better than
I
what's...
couldn't picture that duo with Trump in the South.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that it's him. Can you imagine if it was Harper right now?
Well, fuck, what did Colbert say that got him in so much trouble? He called Putin's mouth Trump's cock holster.
Yeah, yeah. And then he
And
publicly apologized for it.
That would totally be what Harper would be sucking Trump's cock every time. The chance he got.
So then it'd go Putin, Trump, then Harper.
That's how the human centipede works.
Lips would be constantly orange. Like he ate a bunch of Kraft cheese slices. Don't take it there.
Because we all know how much you love your
So is
Kraft
Putin
singles.
making Trump orange?
Is Putin making Trump? How do you figure?
What?
How did you come to that conclusion? I'm interested, honestly. What's up with that?
It's the Dutch that lay claim to the color orange.
What? So I'm still
The
missing
Dutch
something
is
there.
responsible for Trump being orange.
Maybe the Netherlands is in on it. They've been too quiet. Too quiet for too long.
Gimbals is Andrew's imaginary friend.
So you think that you could even
Yeah.
Say hi,
masturbate
Gimbals.
with maple syrup?
Vigorously.
With maple syrup?
Vigorously.
Like, do you think you
masturbate.
could?
But you'd probably have to warm it up first.
I've got some pretty watery maple syrup before
Yeah.
in bottles. I think if it was the watery maple syrup, you'd be okay. But wouldn't you have to worry about like infection?
Well, you'd wash it off afterwards. Unless you
Okay.
just fall asleep all sticky. And then bugs would roam all over it in the night.
Well, if you're masturbating with maple syrup, you're probably gonna fall asleep in the maple syrup. Like, well, I mean, I think you could. I think you should do it and report back to us.
All just to get a moose to lick my asshole.
That's not the weirdest thing I've heard somebody use for sex.
Okay, we're supposed to be talking about Canada, but that's okay. Let's go there. What are you? So what?
That's not even that bad.
I was listening
No,
to
I just-
As
Sirius.
far as the internet
Yeah.
goes.
But now we're going there. You know.
Yeah.
Now we got to start down this twisty path. Okay.
Of disgusting, degrading things we've seen on the internet.
No, I heard this on Sirius Radio, actually. A couple years back. This couple was having sex and they used mayo for lube.
Oh Jesus.
The next, couple days.
Hellman's?
It's like
or
Clerks 2.
crab?
They didn't say which
Oh.
mayo.
If you're using, it's probably Miracle Whip.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then that's not mayo.
Cheap man's mayo. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Miracle Whip is-
Walmart mayo.
Oh.
And then a week or so later, maggots were inside her.
Oh Jesus,
Ew.
dude.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So there were fly eggs in the mayonnaise.
No, because they didn't clean properly.
No, yeah, but that's the.
I don't think
fly
that's
still
from
has to get at
the
it.
mayo then.
No, that
Unless
was
there
from-
was,
Some inside, yeah.
some larvae inside.
It's possible.
That would it have to be, because there's no way they'd get in there otherwise. That's how it has to have been.
Well, if they're using mayo, what else are they doing?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
not reported.
Precisely.
Maybe. But yeah,
That was just Tuesday night.
Yeah.
What happened on Wednesday night?
a
and
bag of
Thursday
dead
night?
flies.
Or Tuesday afternoon.
Jesus. Some Binding of Isaac shit right there, man.
How do we get from Canadian to that?
It doesn't matter. I have a list of stuff Canadians invented here. We can talk about that.
Okay.
Are you interested
Basketball.
in that? I didn't know some of these things. It's pretty cool. Canadians done some
Vaguely.
cool stuff. Basketball. I knew that one before.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Insulin. I knew that. The walkie-talkie, which is a toy that brought me great joy in my
That's
childhood.
cool. Was it like a military invention?
I didn't read up on it.
Yeah.
I just read that it was a Canadian invention. What else? The garbage bag, as we know it today. That's
Is
pretty
that
cool.
how we ended our transmissions? We said A.
Eh.
That's how it.
Not over.
That's how it came about.
Um,
We need
No
more.
fire.
We need more troops to the hill. A.
sorry, eh?
Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit.
Take off. A.
I think there's some
Get
guys
to the
over
chopper. Eh?
there. Eh? I'm out of bullets. What should I do, eh?
Do you know that Canada invented Superman?
Oh yeah.
Canadians invented Superman?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Very famous. Well,
Superman's
half.
That used
Super
to be
American
one of those
in my
like a
mind.
One-
moment or proud moment in Canadian history.
Half
One half of the Superman creators was Canadian.
Okay.
I Dinkins.
Yeah, the
Hey,
picture
Lincoln.
of Superman, the artist or whatever, is Canadian.
Superman's I've always seen him as American as apple pie, you know.
Oh, that's what he became.
He's the
Yeah.
Boy
The,
Scout.
the character was never he was from Kansas. They just worked in the States. But it's all the Superman origin story is laced with the story of the struggles of immigrants coming to a new place and overcoming Superman immigrant to Earth.
Him and his cousin.
That's pretty cool. I've never read many of the Superman.
And it was one of the creators. I think one of their fathers was actually shot and killed in a robbery attempt or something like that.
Fuck.
And that's another thing that contributed to him creating this superhero, somebody that could stop somebody like that. I don't know. There's lots of good documentaries about it. It's a really cool story.
There's a lot of a few really good Canadian heroes.
So this might go nowhere because no one might know what I'm talking about. But today I heard there was a big upset about a showing of Wonder Woman. Did anyone hear anything about that?
No.
Okay. Well, sorry, Internet. If you know what that was, then let us know. I just heard that bunch of people were upset about the new Wonder Woman movie, and I was wondering why.
I heard that it was banned in Lebanon.
Just like everything else.
Well, no, they let Batman versus Superman play and all the other comic book movies, but they banned Wonder Woman because Gal Gadot's Israeli, so they're not letting it show there. Even though they showed her in Batman versus Superman, it's just this one's actually about her.
Well, did you even know Wonder Woman was in it if you didn't watch any of the trailers? You wouldn't have even thought she was in Batman vs Superman if you didn't watch a single trailer for that movie.
Stop playing with Andrew's imaginary friend, Joel.
It's fun though.
It's in his pants. Leave it alone.
Alright,
Get away from me,
let's
Joel.
run through some more of this
Careful,
list.
Gimbal,
The
might
zipper.
fall.
Fuck yeah, man. The zipper. The Wonder Bra, man. That was a Canadian
That's a
invention.
proud invention.
That's the best one. I'm gonna put a star by it on my sheet.
No, I don't know. Lululemons are up there.
I don't think Canadians made Lululemons.
Yeah.
They really?
Yeah.
Can anyone verify that?
You
No.
want to Google it?
No.
Go for it.
No, I've never heard the origin of Lulu.
Well, let's just assume it is because I like that better. So
I think little Lulus.
I don't know
from
about
the
yoga
States.
pants in general, but specifically
Little Lulu?
Lululemons is Canadian.
Did you guys ever have little Lulu when you were little?
I remember seeing it
little
on
Lulu?
TV, yeah.
Okay.
And her fat friend
Yeah.
with like the Jughat-esque
Yeah.
hats.
I'm thinking of Cabbage Patch Kids.
Show
What
was
is this?
alright.
Oh, it was a show. Okay.
Garbage show.
It was a cartoon.
The movie
Oh,
was
wasn't
better,
it a comic too?
Yeah, totally.
but it all started with the cards. Didn't
I
it?
just think the cartoon would have been on when you were little.
I don't think I had the original one. I think I had a revamped one.
They had
It
the
was pretty
weird
alright.
live action one for a bit.
Little Lulu?
Lil Lulu live action.
Seems like Joel's alley.
What else is on
I
your
know
list
there's
of
a lot of
inventions?
sex in it.
Uh,
It could have been a porn.
Some obvious stuff. I got poutine. The Apple, I guess, Macintosh Apple, was made in Canada.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like Macintoshes. I don't know how popular they are other places, but fucking delicious. Instant mashed potatoes. You can blame your diarrhea on Canada. Nanaimo bars. Standard time. So standard time was on the list, and I wrote it down, and I was gonna pretend that I knew what that meant when we did this podcast,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know what the fuck that means. Does that mean that we came up with like daylight savings time, or is like, did we
I think
come
it's
up with
The time zones, how to name each zone. Because like we have Pacific, Atlantic, Mountain,
That would make sense.
Mountain Standard, Pacific Standard Time.
See, I'd like to believe that it just means that Canadians invented time, so there wasn't like time until Canada became a country.
So no
Like
time
linear
since
time?
like what?
Yeah.
1812.
We have a lot of time to think about time.
in the winter because it's really cold.
Just sit inside.
Oh,
Pass the time.
But
careful, bud.
but it was like at least ancient Greeks for sure. I know had like a way of measuring time.
Yeah,
Ancient
so
Mayans, like tons of people.
well, you'd have to have a civilization.
Yeah.
When can I come to pick this up? The future.
In met 2 moons.
There's some crazy billionaire guy right now that's funding what he calls a 10,000 year clock.
Okay, what's that mean?
That he'll like. I think the idea is like it's a clock that will last for 10,000 years without any maintenance whatsoever, and then he wants to like encase it in something and just I don't know have it.
So like instead of the nuclear clock or whatever,
It, like
is now,
it sounds completely useless. Like, oh yay, we'll know the time after nuclear oblivion. Like, but
10,000 years.
it's interesting. It's an eccentric idea.
Is he?
That'd be a lot of work to make it survive.
I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I just remember reading about it or hearing about it somewhere.
Have you heard about like the gram and the kilogram that are kept? Like, there's what's a perfect gram and a perfect kilogram are like kept under lock and key, and they're like supposed to be the perfect measure of that unit. So like they always represent what a perfect gram is. It reminds me of that. It's like it's a strange thing. That's very strange. What's his? Did you read about his motivation? It's
No.
like no.
No.
That's the kind of thing you got to explain.
I think
Is,
it's
is
just-
he gonna put his name on it?
I think it's just that he's got a lot of money and he's bored.
And is he gonna put his name on it so people know?
That's like a Schrodinger's cat shit kind of thing, man. It's weird.
Like,
Anyways,
I
anyone
like.
else?
Would you ever, if you had that much money, would you ever spend it on something as frivolous as that?
Not a clock.
Be pretty fucked up to do.
I'd be living on Mars right now
No wait, a 10,000-year-old Super Nintendo.
with a clock.
That's it. Just a clock.
The 10,000-year clock.
You could do a lot of
Some shitty potatoes.
crazy shit with that kind of money.
Why was there wood in your couch?
Some soup. Oh, it's honeysuckle. The cats love it. It's like catnip for 'em.
Oh, okay.
They go nuts
Super
for
catnip.
honeysuckle.
It's apparently working on Joel too.
So
If it
Canada.
wasn't so hairy, I would taste it.
So sorry, what is hearing all these Canadian facts supposed to make people want to listen to our Canadian
I don't know,
podcast?
man. You know, I'm
Because
thinking
we've also diverted a lot.
we're trying to get there. We're trying to figure out what makes people want to listen to us.
Hockey.
And I think more than anything, it would
Do
be
people
just
ever-
random fact.
do
People
people
love
ever-
knowledge. People love knowing stuff, right? Right?
Factoids.
Well, I mean,
Tidbits of knowledge.
by the end of this podcast, we're gonna have to figure out what the Canadian and Canadian bacon means. You know, we have to discover ourselves through knowledge of the place we live. That's get some good nationalism in there.
Sounds like school. Fuck that. This is better than school.
You gotta present it to Andrew in a different way.
Oh Jesus!
Make it sound more fun.
I gotta pilky this up, man.
Where's your crayons?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
not gonna
Let's see what's on
Googling or
this second
something.
page. Also, before we
Let's
move
do
on,
shadow puppets.
I think this is a
Fucking
point.
rights.
It's a point worth making. Canada has had a lot of really great technological stuff. Like a lot of stuff has been invented here that really helped the world along. We had the light bulb that was invented here first, despite what people think. And then there's the pager, which was really big for like 2 seconds.
Is there some kind of controversy concerning the light bulb?
Well, yeah, it's Thomas Edison, right?
Yeah.
But he's not Canadian. Like the first people to invent it were a pair of Canadian brothers. I think they were brothers.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who invented
Well,
it
just
first.
how to harness electricity like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah. So we
Didn't know that.
he made all the money on the patent because that's just the way it worked out. But they technically, like, they had it down and they had it figured out and they had it patented. But
And then they went and visited Thomas Edison and was like, hey, check out our great idea.
I don't think any of that shit happened. I think they were just working on exactly the same thing at the same time. And
By coincidence?
yeah. Well, I mean, how can I turn electricity into light is a pretty big question.
No. Thomas Edison challenged the Canadians, saying, "I'm a better inventor than you. I can build those light bulb faster." or
I would
something."
watch that. That's a good TV show. I
They
think.
just kicked him out of Canada. They just got a couple Mounties to come and toss him across the border, and then he stole the idea.
Did you guys ever watch the Edison twins?
No.
What?
Is
That
that
is-
porn?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Edison
totally.
talking about
Edison
pornography?
twins were fucking awesome.
Okay.
I don't know if that was PBS or Canadian television.
How
It's
many
hard to
things
tell.
If they were Edison twins, like, are they Canadian?
I think it was an American show. I think it was PBS.
I'm gonna try to find a photo, I guess, of the Edison twins and put it up.
Oh, they're gingers. And...
I'll look
You're a ginger.
Alright. And we got the 56K modem. So I just want to complain real quick that we have so many technological advances in Canada, but nothing since like 1995.
Oh,
We
there
have
is some.
Blackberries.
There is something we have older than the
No,
Christopher
we got
Columbus
the
going to the States.
Canada arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Canada arm. That's a good point. It's on a $5
Yeah.
bill.
Yeah. Is it the 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well,
When did
And
they
then
put
there's
that
the
up?
Canada arm 2.
Is there?
Yes.
Are they gonna make the Canada chest?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty cool. Get on that, Canada.
We
Canada
should-
chest
Canada-
coming up next.
No,
We should
Canada
make
leg.
a Mega Maid. Because, you know, Canada has a reputation of cleaning up and getting in there.
Space Maid.
Our
That
big-
would be pretty
our
cool.
Oh,
big-
yeah.
Our big ship will be Mega Maid.
With the giant vacuum
Oh,
cleaner.
from Spaceballs. Yeah.
Nice.
It's got to be a dude though. You know, progressive times. Okay.
Oh,
Let's see if I
Edison
can
Twins
find-
is totally Canadian.
Something more Andrewian.
It was on CBC.
Well, I do know that Canada was founded before, or like known about before Columbus set sail, and like found Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Canada was known about. Who knew about it?
The Vikings actually.
And the Chinese.
Chinese have infinite knowledge, man.
No, like
They'd
Vikings.
be the most powerful country in the world if they had figured out how Windows worked before we did. That's,
Yeah, like,
Open and close.
Vikings founded like Newfoundland. One dude, like I think I remember his name being called Leif Erikson.
This is really great, actually. Yeah, Andrew, tell us about how the Vikings founded Newfoundland, please.
Leif Erikson, I think, is the Vikings' name, or at least somebody who was around that time.
That's a fact. Yeah.
Man, smart.
So go on. I want to know.
Anyways, set sail away from Greenland, no, Iceland,
Okay.
and just stumbled across.
Okay, so they,
Like he
how do
stumbled
they know
across
that,
land
that they found it?
because they from where they set sail. They
Mhm.
already knew about like Greenland
Yep. Been
and
to
like
Greenland.
the UK and everything,
Yep. Been to the UK. Fucked all those women. Yep.
and they found something new, like just pure ice tundras.
Yeah.
You okay there, Joel?
Oh yeah, Gimbals was gonna jump into the fan.
So I have the imaginary friend, Ethan. Not. Are you sure it's not Joel?
Oh, it's still imaginary.
What's his name?
Gimbals.
No, Gimbals is real. We can all see Gimbals.
No, I want to. Okay, so how do they know that the Vikings did that? I want to get to the.
Because
have you heard about this before?
Vaguely. I don't know if Andrew's getting all the facts right.
I'm
but-
probably not getting all the facts right, but at least I know that Vikings did found Canada.
So there wasn't
Did they-
anybody. There wasn't anybody here before then.
I think the First Nations. But
So
I'm not
did they found
100%.
Canada then? Did they show up and put a Canadian flag in?
No. They were the first people to discover like Canada before the States was even founded.
The Vikings is before the States, right?
No.
Before
It's
Columbus.
the other way around.
Yeah, totally.
Vikings
Yeah.
came after the States.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're wrong then, Andrew. Vikings.
Sometime after the
Well-
Revolutionary War.
Didn't they have like
Which
a war
one?
with England for many years?
The Vikings?
Yeah.
Good lord, dude. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think the Vikings were around when England was an established nation. I don't think Vikings, as we know Vikings, would be going up against Britain as we know Britain.
That's kind of what founded Britain, or what united Britain.
Is this a fact? Were all of
That
these possible
actually is.
facts?
No. Or at least there's a TV show on History Channel.
Oh no!
Oh, no, Joel. Joel, you're
You
discrediting
can't
me
cite
even worse.
History Channel.
I know. Not
Why?
anymore.
Fuck off, Joel.
So you guys want to pawn anything?
Or learn about
Well, I also know-
aliens.
You know what? That's a good point. At least we're doing better here than History Channel.
Yeah.
At least we recognize the dollar
Why
points
not?
are correct.
I know Vikings were originally from Denmark, not Norwegian.
Alright, Andrew. So if this year is Canada's 150th birthday, what year was Confederation?
Dun dun dun.
Federation. Define Confederation.
When did Canada become Canada?
Yeah, when was
Country.
Canada founded?
Before.
Like,
before that
You can't
date,
take
right?
the easy way out of this question.
That, I guess, is
It's
technically
right,
a fact.
I was kind of zoned out whether you said before or after.
What do you mean?
200 years before, or how many years before?
I asked if it's Canada's 150th birthday this year,
Mm-hmm.
what year was Confederation?
I wasn't paying attention.
So?
That doesn't get you out of the question.
1877.
No. Close though. 10 years off.
Yeah,
67.
1867.
Yeah. He did it.
Too much math. Finish work, come here. Too much math.
My brain hurts.
Subtraction is the hardest of maths. Really, it doesn't get much more complicated than that.
So what else is going on over there, Canada boys?
I got some more facts.
Like what?
facts. Okay, so I was doing research for this, and I stumbled across a website called bustle.com, which I'm sure is a very credible, established site on the internet. You can go for facts and interesting stuff.
What's that smarmy face?
Because
no.
it's called bustle.com, man. I don't know. It could be.
What's
But they
a
were
bustle?
talking I assume it's a quickly moving internet site. It's hustling, it's bustling,
Oh,
it's
shit.
trustled.
That doesn't sound like my
Trussell?
kind of place at all.
God, it wasn't really a good place. But they had an article about what Canadians thought were normal that everyone else thought was crazy. You know, like things Canadian think are normal that no one else does.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we think it's normal in Canada to eat maple syrup with every meal because we have 75% of the world's maple syrup. That was one of them on a list of like 10.
Wait, on everything?
Yeah, on everything,
Oh.
which is not true at all.
No.
No.
And like, I
Sounds
haven't had maple
delicious,
syrup in
though.
years.
Is
Like,
that a challenge?
Oh god.
well, I mean, I'm sure you could, but that's
And I'm sure there's some people that do,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
but it's not like a normal thing.
It's not a Canadian like. I'm not going there, sitting there going like,
I've seen
oh,
a vegan drink
you
it.
eat maple syrup every day. That's not weird. I am Canadian too. Like that's what this article was implying.
So how's your maple syrup today?
Yeah, exactly.
Always borrowing it from your neighbors.
Mine
we
was
don't-
tangy.
We
Hey,
don't
bud.
have a
Yeah,
milkman.
do you have a cup of maple syrup?
Please. I'm out.
So way to
We
go,
don't have a
Bustle.com.
milkman. It's a syrup guy.
Here we got buying milk in bags,
They do.
which is no longer accurate, guys.
They
It's
still
been
do
like
in
20 years.
Ontario.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I've never bought milk in a bag before.
Why?
Oh, no.
Why would
Never
you?
once. Oh, it
In
used to
most-
be a normal thing here, but like they haven't.
Yeah, and in most places in Canada, it still is.
Yeah. Is it still bags?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it out in BC, and I haven't seen milk in Saskatchewan. We're in Alberta, so I just assumed that like it's not normal
Yeah,
here.
I've never seen it either, too.
Yeah. So I guess good job, Bustle.com. That was accurate. Joel shut me up.
The milkman just chucked bags of milk at your door.
Oh.
This was an interesting one I saw on there. They said that you can see through our money, and that's weird. That's how you know Bustle.com is an American website,
Yeah.
because every country, like so many countries, have translucent or transparent money. England does now. The euro you can see through. Singapore dollar you can see through.
Either Australian or New Zealand.
What's whatever this?
It's their dollar. It's Australia. Their dollar was like ours
see
was
through.
before.
Yeah. So what's up with that, Bustle.com?
Wasn't Australia recently having a vote to see if they could change their
Currency
money
to-
to dollary dues?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been awesome.
That would be so sweet.
That would
Yeah.
be
Have a sense of humor about
greatest
yourself, Australia.
Simpson.
Yeah.
Like best reason to go to Australia.
The value
Not
of their
the-
money would instantly go up.
Oh,
Everybody
yeah.
would be like, fuck, I want some dollary dues.
Yeah. They could turn all of Australia into an Australia theme park too.
Or would a dollary do be $1 or $2?
What?
Alright.
Like $32 EDs.
We have Crocodile Dundee doing commercials for him. Hire Paul Hogan. Are you guys too young for Crocodile Dundee?
I've
No, I
never
saw
seen.
it.
I
Sorry,
haven't
I was
seen
thinking
it,
about
but
slang for money.
I've heard of it many a time. What were you thinking
I'm
about?
pretty sure all Australians hate the fuck out of Crocodile Dundee.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Like a minute ago, I said the Singapore dollar, and that really bothered me. And I was thinking about how, of course, it's not a dollar. That's what I was thinking about. Feeling bad about that. Sorry, Singapore. What's Singapore currency?
Yeah,
Why are you
We're,
looking at
we're,
me?
we're
Crackles?
Singapore now.
Is one crackle? I don't know.
you go there for your special visits once a year.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Bangkok.
Yeah, right.
I thought that was Thailand in general.
So what's the currency in Bangkok? Is it yen? Is it?
Bot.
Yeah, bot. So what
That's
are we
fucking
looking
strange.
for?
I don't know, Singapore currency. Singapore's
Or
currency.
isn't the currency in India rupees?
Yes.
So you could basically go there and be like, Link, start breaking thoughts, trying to get rupees.
I think if you tried to pay them in green gemstones,
You might have been right.
Is it dollars? Is it? Oh my
Singapore
god!
dollar.
Oh my god!
You backpedaled
I
for
am
nothing.
A fucking.
Nothing.
Now I'm an idiot. I
Yeah,
could have just
it
looked
just-
smart, and I was a fucking tool.
That smarmy face.
Do you
is
want
gone.
verification?
I can, yeah. I trust you to read a thing off your phone.
Don't worry, man. The internet will tell us when we're wrong.
I mean, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry
sorry,
about
it's
that.
Yahoo's what I'm searching.
We'll
for,
apologize
so I don't know
next
how-
show like good Canadians.
Sorry. Let's get this right
Well, no,
out of
that's
the way.
very Canadian, apologizing for something that you didn't even do.
Well, let's, as Canadians right now, that can be what
I
makes
just
us
want to
Canadian
let you
bacon.
know that I might have got this wrong, so
Oh
I just
my god.
we'll stop everything and we'll look it up and.
Guys.
He's pretty bad for it too.
You know, like 20 minutes ago, was it 20? Yeah, 20 minutes ago what I said, we'll know when we figure out the Canadian part of Canadian bacon. That's it. That's it. So just in advance, first episode, sorry for everything. Yeah, we're going to backpedal a lot. And,
Ethan goes
Yeah.
pretty far.
I'm never sorry for going far, you know.
You can't pedal far.
Oh.
It's obligatory.
Zing.
Fuck, man.
Can you even pedal?
It stings. Alright, we're gonna bring this up on the internet, Andrew. You wanna take it there?
So you're the one that wanted the escalator up the hill. The
Huh?
bike escalator.
Where did that happen? Did that, like, actually happen?
Yeah, Whoop Up. It was one of the proposals.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be fucking
Like some
awesome.
sort of T-bar thing that you can hook up to your bike. And,
That's so
yeah,
lame.
yeah, I know.
It would make biking
I
over
like
there
going
super
down
easy.
the hill, but I sure don't like going back up.
Well, yeah, they interviewed bikers and they were like, I don't know if that's a good idea.
You have drunks holding on to it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we should. Yeah,
I
that's
don't
awesome.
have to walk.
How much?
That'd be great.
How much would that cost to have put in?
I want to say it was like 1.2 million.
All right, guys, Kickstarter. Get this going.
But yeah, you might be able to do it cheaper because we wouldn't have to adhere to all the safety regulations that the city would.
That's true. You can do it privately.
We could crank that up to 30K,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Whatever we get paid. If it's $15, it's $15. You know?
It's really just Joel.
We'll get an
pushing all
RC
over.
car that'll drive up the hill beside you for moral support or something.
No, dude, it's just like a bunch of pulleys with Joel constantly going around.
Yeah,
and
that
around
proposal
in a
did not
circle.
get approved, but still that it even made the proposition
Like
table.
40 bucks.
I mean, it's like
It's-
ridiculous.
There was enough interest in it
Yeah.
to get it to the table.
Oh man, it's the worst idea even than solar road races. So like, that's pretty bad. Guys, local towns never cease to amaze me at how dumb they can be. If anyone listening right now has a really dumb story about something their town tried to do or did, write in and I'll talk about it. We'll have a big town off.
My town's stupider than yours.
Description.
You're gonna get that one wrong.
Contact info is in the description. I don't know what'll be on there, but there'll be some stuff. And
Doohickeys?
yeah, I guess you're supposed to tell people to like videos, and it has a higher success rate. So if you made it this far, we're like 33 minutes in right now. If you made it this far, smash that like button, or just leave a positive, really great, well thought out
Dude,
comment.
You're being too needy.
Dude, you gotta be needy. E-begging. I'll suck your e-dick, man. You fucking smash that like button. Smash it
You
right
can't
now.
flat out ask for positive feedback.
Well, it was a
You're
joke.
gonna get nothing.
That part
Yeah,
was a
no,
joke.
this is Canadian bacon. Even if it's negative feedback, it has to be stated in a nice, polite manner.
I will answer personally every single comment on these videos. Every single one. You'll get a cogent response, I promise.
You suck every dick in a bag of dicks.
So do you guys want to wrap this one up? I have some stupid Canadian laws, or we could just call it quits on this one. What do you guys think? You want to talk about some stupid Canadian laws for a minute?
Should we take a break? Discuss?
Okay. Alright,
Yeah.
well, we will be back. You won't even know we're gone. Alright, we're back. We got Andrew rolling up a legal tobacco cigarette, and,
Legal in 2017.
see,
18.
I made an egregious error earlier. I'm sorry.
He's doing it again.
Saying more apologies.
More sorry.
You
Listen,
should be doing
this video is about Canada. This video is about the greatest country on earth. And we haven't talked about the greatest sport on earth that every Canadian loves without exception,
I am.
hockey.
Oh,
So
I
I was
like
reminded
hockey.
of that on the break, and I just want to say that I'm sorry, and that I will yield the floor to your hockey talk.
So, like, am I the only real hockey fan here that pays attention to hockey?
Marcos likes hockey, doesn't he?
Yeah, I love hockey.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to it as religiously as a lot of people do, but I have in the past.
Well, regardless, I have a cool hockey story from World War II. I don't know the battle, but during a ceasefire in the winter, Canadians brought skates and decided to play hockey. The Germans were kind of like, what the fuck? So they ended up making their own skates, and they played hockey during the ceasefire. While they were playing hockey, the ceasefire ended. They finished their game of hockey, and then went back to fighting.
That is
Which is very Canadian.
I wonder how they made their...
Oh, come on, we only got 12 minutes in, eh?
Yeah. They made skates with, like, bayonets and shit?
Like Clerks.
And lots of Canadians, well, I don't know lots of Canadians, but some Canadians brought skates, like, just, you know.
In case they had to play some hockey.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, if you're going to battle around, like, a frozen lake, and you have the ability to skate, why not?
Yeah,
right?
Skate with your gun out?
Yeah, would that give you an advantage in war?
Having blades on your feet's gotta be good too, you know? A couple kicks with some sharp skates. Take them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, normal Canadian, oh, gun? I don't know if I'll need that. Skates? Yeah.
Definitely.
Gonna need that.
Yeah.
And hockey was invented on a lake of blood.
It kind of was.
Do you know
like,
how hockey was invented? Does anyone know the story? Because there's got to be one.
No, yeah, I don't know.
The day hockey was invented.
I don't know the story.
I propose to you this story for the day hockey was invented. Once there was a man named Canuck. Canuck, yeah, and he lived in...
a man from
No, it was white men.
He lived in...
Okay, I don't know. Guys, sorry to interrupt, but you're going to have to judge this thing that Andrew gave me. We'll say out of 5. 5 being good.
Do I need to re-roll that?
You might. Joel has a broken arm, by the way.
I don't buy pins and I don't buy needles, man. And I wouldn't buy this either. This is not a...
Jesus Christ, why did you say that? Don't say that shit.
I'm working into regular conversation all the time.
I don't got pins, I don't got needles.
Is it God or buy?
What, can I have a glass of water?
What?
Yeah, I would give that a 2.5. I think we could smoke that tobacco cigarette. I think it would be fine, but I don't know. Well, what do you think? What was your score? What do you give it?
0.3.
Ouch. Does it need more tobacco?
This is some good content.
The first indoor hockey game was played March 3rd, 1875 in Montreal.
Cool. Is there like a story of the day? It's weird that I was going to say it was someone came up with it in Montreal.
It apparently was based on a United Kingdom stick and ball game.
What was that game called?
I don't know. Adapted to be played in the winter.
Wank rankers.
Such as shinny and ice polo.
Oh, fuck. It doesn't say anything about that.
Why don't you just do this, Ethan?
No.
You got such a big
It was probably pretty cold, though.
What?
And why don't you just roll
That
this?
just went down to 0.2.
Or actually, March 3rd in Montreal. Like, that could be kind of quite nice. The ice could have been possibly melting by then.
Thin and crispy? Way too risky. Stupid Quebecois.
Who's gonna win the cup this year, Joe? Is it gonna end on Monday night? That's what I'm asking you.
I probably, but I really want Nashville to win. I absolutely despise Kessel.
Do you like blues?
They're okay.
Is that your team? You like St. Louis?
No.
I think he meant the music.
Yeah, Nashville. Yeah, is there a team called the Blues?
Yeah, Joel.
Oh yeah, St. Louis Blues.
Even I knew that, Ethan.
Awesome. No, I don't care. I lied about liking hockey earlier. I lied. I'm sorry.
Get out.
I don't think you lied. I don't think you said you liked hockey.
I definitely did. I definitely did. I said every Canadian likes hockey.
Oh yeah.
Who's the best hockey player of all time?
Me.
That.
Oh.
I'm the best hockey player of all
It's
time.
Gretzky.
I've been on Gretzky Avenue, and there's nothing interesting there. So,
He wasn't there?
fuck you, Edmonton, and fuck you, Gretzky. I'm the best hockey player.
So Ethan's taking the title.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean,
You'd
Who's
be a
gonna
good,
go up against
You'd
me?
be a good goon. We'll just teach you to skate.
I can skate pretty well, actually. I took skating lessons as a kid. I like playing hockey. It's pretty fun. But
I mostly played street hockey.
it's the same thing as baseball
ball.
for me. Like, why would I watch it? It's more fun to play. But it's cool.
Baseball, I find like impossibly boring.
Do you like playing it, though?
Either way.
No?
Yeah, I never
Depends
really
what
liked playing.
position you're playing.
Well,
Like,
if it's-
pitcher, catcher's fun because it's constant. The rest of them are kind of boring.
Yeah.
If it's
one
just
do
a
you-
few,
Infield's not bad.
if it's
I'm
just a
gonna let
few
that
of us
slide.
going out and hitting balls around and catching, then yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
But there's just so much sitting around and waiting in baseball. It's just not entertaining.
I got benched in like minor league, little kid ball, because I sat down in the outfield, and then a pop up came to me. I went to stand up, and then figured out it was coming right to me, so I sat back down and caught it and threw it back in. My coach was so mad I got benched.
Just watching. Sorry, guys. There's a lapse and stuff here. I'm just trying to watch Andrew do this.
This is
Then
an
just
incredible
do it.
struggle that you guys are unfortunately
Yeah.
missing.
It really is fascinating.
Don't let him get to you, eh? Take your time.
Power through it.
No,
Nobody's
they're
watching.
getting to me.
You can do it.
You got to me.
The Canadian force be with you.
What's the Canadian force?
Politeness.
Politeness, my ass.
How many times has Ethan apologized tonight?
Apparently, Ethan's being
Like
the most
8.
polite person.
But I'm not sure apologetic would be a power.
Ethan's just showing
It-
off
it's-
for the mic.
that's the
He's not
persuasion.
really that nice.
Oh, dude.
He's
You'll get to
ruthless.
know. Don't worry. The mask will fall one day.
I said smarmy like 3 times.
Alright, I'm gonna talk about dumb Canadian laws while Andrew rolls that dumb Canadian cigarette. So I didn't know this. I thought this was pretty cool because I've done this a lot, and I'm confessing this. I'm lying. I haven't done this, but I actually have. You can't take alcohol from province to province unless it's wine, hey? Like some kinds of wine you can take, like with you when you move.
Yeah.
If you had like if at home you had I forget what they're called, like a bar, like a mini bar.
How up to date is that? They might have recently changed it.
It's as up to date as it was when I looked it up like a week ago in preparation for this.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It might not be the case anymore, but I've done that a lot in the past.
Oh,
Taking
okay.
it to
'Cause, yeah,
bottles
no,
and
I think
stuff
there's
around.
laws in the place
Yeah, my
that if
my
they
family's
haven't
done that for
changed
years
it,
when
they
we go
are.
camping in BC.
That
We
you
used to
will
go
be allowed
camping
to
in
do
BC.
that. 'Cause it's all about the sale of like interprovincial beers and stuff like that.
Are you playing copyrighted music while we're doing a podcast,
Oh.
Joel?
What are you doing, Joel?
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you playing?
Did you forget we were doing a podcast?
I kind of zoned out. I got bored.
I'm
so.
gonna check on my Tamagotchi.
Damn
I
it.
needed a pet, alright?
What are you
I
playing
can
there?
feed
What are you
it.
playing on your phone?
Or do you have to clean up the shit?
What are
it's
you
a-
a slave to recently?
Oh,
What's the-
that
what's the
was
ki-
just Star Wars.
The Canadian devil has a hold of Joel.
No.
Yeah. Playing
That foul
freemium games.
bastard.
Freemium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's a pretty serious offense to move alcohol. So,
I think it's
fuck the
something that
police,
they most likely wouldn't enforce unless that you gave them a reason to.
or like a crate of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still though, that's one of those weird ones that you get caught. And
It's
fuck.
like when like a bunch of kids are going camping, like going across the border with a bunch of booze.
Mhm.
The cops could totally stop them and be like, "Nope, yoink, no fun for you."
to buy our Saskatchewan alcohol. It's twice as expensive and watered down as everything is in Saskatchewan.
Oh man,
Fight
you're gonna
me.
start Saskatchewan fights.
What's with those fucking Rough Riders, man?
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
you didn't
we're not-
just go there, did you?
I don't actually have any feelings about the Rough
Ethan?
Riders one way or the other.
People
I
are
have
gonna
scissors.
Throw green at you.
It's just like green paint.
Green
I'm
at
totally
you.
happy to have green.
I'm
all the
born.
time.
I'm a born and raised Eskimo fan.
Saska man's gonna jump out a tree and
Who likes
strangle
the
you.
Eskimos?
Rough, dude.
They won last year.
It's like liking kimchi. This fucking weirdo.
It's better.
Let's see.
Alright.
So what's your CFL team, or do you just hate everything?
He
I-
hates every sport.
You know, honestly,
Ethan
like
hates
honestly,
sports.
at its core, I
All
just don't
sports.
know about them. Like I don't care about them. I don't hate them.
Is
The
that
CFL
sports in general, or the CFL?
Most sports. Like I watch the Super Bowl. I like watching football. I like watching baseball sometimes. But like, really,
So you don't
really,
watch like
I don't
women's
care.
tennis?
Well, no.
So they go, ah!
I mean, if I'm in the mood for that, I'll just turn on some pornography. I don't need to pretend.
Or he'll just
I'm
play
into
that
women's
sound.
tennis.
Oh, he's actually just the only person giving us views right now is Ethan going, oh.
That would be the most watched channel in the history of television if that channel existed, man. Naked tennis. Naked female tennis.
What about beach volleyball?
That too. That's pretty hot already,
I
though.
would like it if they did that, but they ran like The Simpsons in the bottom right corner with audio. Suck it out.
Commentary during it.
Oh, sure.
So during this scene, we.
Like 6
Wait,
months.
somebody just scored.
6 months down the line of that existing, you'll just get spontaneous boners whenever Simpsons comes out.
Oh, that would be weird conditioning. I don't think I mind.
Sims. No, stay
You
down.
just gotta embrace. You just gotta get really into it. By the end of the theme song, you could be done. You know, you figure it
You
out.
might have some problems there.
Well, yeah, he's got problems right now. He's trying to solve them
Yeah, man.
with The Simpsons.
Actually, the other day I saw on the internet something that I haven't seen before, and this is kind of weird, and it's not about Canada at all, but I'll go there. There's like videos available that are like ASMR. You guys heard about that before?
What's ASMR?
It's like audio, like intimate audio,
Will you pass me a little?
where people they are really close to the microphone
Oh,
and
that's hot.
they
Can you
talk
scoop
like
the
this,
cattle?
I got like half a chubby right now.
or they eat Pop Rocks really close to the mic so that people can hear them, and it's that kind of thing. But there's a specific ASMR that like you're supposed to listen to it.
Wait, what?
And
I didn't hear any of
Like
I
that.
don't care, I'm talking to Joel.
ASMR.
Oh, fuck.
you're out of your element.
Fuck
Fucking
you.
should pay attention. So like they have this thing, and the point of it is that you listen to it, and by the time you finish, you finish. You know what I mean? It's an ASMR.
So, did it work?
Hands free. It's like 2 hours long. Like it takes a long time. Apparently, you're supposed to wait till the end, and
It's
then
2 hours?
yeah.
Joel's just got too much on his plate.
That's right. You get home from work at
Like,
5:30.
man,
you
I'm
sit
just
down.
thinking I could bust out, like, a
Well, I mean,
baker's dozen.
There's what's cool about it is it's supposed to be hands free. Like you're supposed to
Oh, so you can be playing video games.
or whatever. Just
Cooking.
like whatever. It's like 2 hours of hands free eroticism to a climax. I guess is this video. So
I just walked into the last 5 words of that. And
they heard the door squeak. They know.
it sounded hot.
So, if you played that at, like, a business meeting,
Like,
That
2
would
hours.
be awesome, dude.
well, weren't you talking about how they're making some sort of dick generating, like, fleshlight to put your actual
fuck
dick in
yeah,
the game?
the VR dick controllers. That's also really rad.
What do you mean dick generating?
They digitally render your penis when you insert it into the controller. I hope this isn't too racy for YouTube and audiences. There goes monetization. Like you have buttons on the bottom and the top. Like imagine.
you seem to know a lot about this contraption.
Well, I looked at a picture of it.
lot about it.
Oh, I mean, like Come on.
Before you ordered it, you looked at a picture of it.
They're not out yet.
They're
not even
Oh,
accepting.
you've already contributed
Not even
to the
accepting
Kickstarter.
pre-orders. It's not a Kickstarter, but it's happening. Anyway, if you
He's just
imagine
waiting.
in your left hand, audience at home, I want you to pretend you're holding a pickle jar. Now move that pickle jar over your pelvis. So your thumb is probably inevitably on top of the pickle jar, and that's where the buttons are. And then the joysticks are like where your pointer finger and your middle finger would be. And then they're on the bottom. So like it's a one-handed controller with the button scheme on the top that you control with your thumbs and triggers on the bottom. And it's got an L and R under the triggers. But it's like it's shaped like a
Could they
fleshlight if you know.
Do like a power glove.
Do you get to like
Massages too and stuff.
choose options for your dick?
You probably could.
Like disguises and stuff?
Listen, man, I think most of the people who order this thing, they're probably
Put it
gonna
on like a stretch coat, the hat, glasses.
That's like the flaw in the marketing. I think most people who order this are not going to want a digitally rendered version of their cock. That's not why they're there. So,
Like, what
But-
kind of disguises?
So could you like
hats?
use a 3D printer afterwards?
well, I mean, if you want a 3D
Like
printer
Zorro
cock, you can do
and
that. Right
Sherlock
now.
Holmes.
You can set up a middleman.
little
but-
pirate hat?
Sure.
It would be super rad to have that controller. You could set up a YouTube channel like this one. You have celebrities in who all digitally render their cocks. And then instead of a Hall of Fame with their portraits, we can have their digitally rendered 3D printed cocks. on the
You
wall.
can't see Ethan's
So
face.
instead of
but
like
he's got
heads
it
in the
rolling.
jar in the future,
It's like
it's gonna be like heads and sexual
And
organs.
genitalia, which really, if you think about it, is what you want.
More like a wax museum, but for celebrity cocks.
A vinyl museum of celebrity cocks.
Ethan seems
Ricky
to
You
Gervais
really
want
like
to do
if
this
you're-
guy.
vinyl.
If you're listening, Ricky, you're not.
Like
You're
when you want to
wrong.
use like velour.
But okay, this is for VR.
Yeah, well, it's for VR, and you can play it on a computer. Like the controller is a controller, and they're dropping it with like.
So what kind of games are there? Like, are you playing like
That was gonna-
action fighters? and
That was
stuff
my
like
next
that?
question. Like, what are you doing with your cock once it's
I
rendered
think
in there?
the controller just functions as a controller for most.
Or is
games.
it like a Sims type thing where you walk around and hey baby, here's my digital
That'd
cock.
be interesting. That might happen one
Is
day.
it a
but
Beavis
they're-
and Butthead sex game, Joel?
Shut the fuck up, Andrew. Shut up.
Whoa! Whoa!
They're
Ethan.
releasing it alongside a game. It's like a hentai game or something, and like the company that made the game is making the controller. But I imagine they're trying to like blaze a trail because the controller quality, like
I'll blaze that trail.
the controller quality, is actually really solid. And if you look at it, it would be easy to clean, and it's like it's made out of good parts. Like it's not cheap either. It's not like it would cost as much as a DualShock. In seriousness about the hardware, like its sound. So. I think they're trying to start a thing. So we'll see.
So it's gonna be like $90.
They're like $60. They're pretty inexpensive, actually.
That is affordable.
Yeah.
So Ethan, can you tell the people when they can get this?
I
They
can't
seem to know
because they
everything.
haven't set a pre-order date yet.
Somewhere in your ramblings, did you say it was easy to clean?
Yes, I did. I got cut off though, so you don't even notice. But like, what I'm saying is, it's designed really well. Like they've clearly thought it through in a way that I think most people wouldn't. They just fucking put something out.
I think you've thought this through pretty good too.
Well, I don't know, man. It's like the first thing you think of, isn't it? It's like here's a controller you're going to be coming into. It's like, well, I'm going to use that one time. $60.
Yeah, $60 is a lot of money for disposable.
Well, that's why it's so affordable.
Like, does it hook up to the sink or something?
It's probably like
Is
a
it
little chamber in
dishwasher
there.
safe?
It's most likely recommended for bathroom use only.
I don't know, but it's probably like silicone or something in there. So it's probably dishwasher safe if you really wanted to.
Jizz in a pneumatic
Just like
tube.
you gotta promise you let me know because I'm never eating anything off your plates. But yeah, you could probably do that. I guess.
Ethan's got such a big grin for that.
I like-
plate.
I guess
A
we'll
minute
be,
ago, they're like, "That's the first thing you think about." Now Joel's asking about sticking his fucking silicone controller in the fucking dishwasher. You fucking
a
weirdo.
future edition of Canadian Bacon will feature Ethan's review.
Listen, if they come out,
Of said product.
like if it follows through, I will buy it and I will do a video on it because it's fascinating. But I'm not going to show you it in use. I'll have to buy something else too, so I can simulate that and render it for you. But Cucumber or something. I'll render you a digital cucumber.
Why not go more obvious?
Imagine taking that into EB Games, though. I want to trade this controller, please.
Well, no.
Who's
the guy that wants the used one?
Frugal people like me. If I can get that controller for $15,
It works, I swear.
that's sitting pretty. You just stuff some paper towel in there or something, and that'd be fine.
Yeah, how would you format that?
Format your cock or the controller? Format the controller. Do you have any input here? I can't think of anything witty
Well,
to
you
say.
said pickle jar.
Oh, I mean, yeah, the controller's about the size of a pickle jar, I
Of
guess.
course, Andrew brings up pickle jars.
Yeah, Andrew's
He's
got
been
a thing.
thinking about that ever since you said pickle jar, man. I
Yeah,
saw
I know,
the look
dude.
change in his face.
His eyes lit up.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, pickle juice. This fucking weird motherfucker just drinks pickle juice.
Pickle
Not
juice
weird.
on salad is not that bad.
They sell it in the States. You know what else they sell in the States?
Spray on
Everything.
cheese.
Fucking Trump steaks.
Now this was before Trump was president.
Like spray.
So were Trump steaks.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck are you talking about?
Trump was created to be president. He didn't show up until he became president.
Ironically, in a lab in Kenya.
What was he created from?
Tanning oil and dead
Still
dogs.
looking for the reason why he was created.
Oompa Loompa shit.
You know why? It's gonna build that wall.
Bunch of
We don't have to
people
take
with
it there,
shit.
though.
Aren't they
You-
like tiny though?
If he builds
Let's
a wall
not
in
get
Mexico,
political.
oh,
Let's
Let's not-
definitely
Yeah,
let's just
okay.
not spend any time talking about Donald Trump. I mean, that's what it is.
He's
That's
a
good luck with
special person.
that.
Like
It's
you, Joel.
whatever you end up getting out of that. I hope you're satisfied, whoever you are, like who you want to like. Here's something more interesting than Donald Trump. Literally anything else. So I guess you can't pay more than $5 in nickels or $25 in loonies. Specifically in Canada. That you can deny them service if they pay you in that much. And I want to bring that up because that saves my life. I never have to take more than $5 in nickels from anyone ever again. And I'm so satisfied to hear that.
You're gonna have to put up a sign or people are gonna bitch.
Listen, man, you know, it's
Or
like,
you can just tell them, if you don't believe me, Google it, because
It's-
that's how you solve every problem.
it's only $5 for a hand job, man. I don't need that many.
I was gonna
nickels.
say, man, you gotta charge more than a nickel per time.
But you know, you're surprised how often you give someone a hand job and they pay you in nickels.
Or
It happens all the time.
yeah, change your price from $4.95.
It's oh shit, yeah, fuck.
So you're guaranteed that nickel. No
Yeah, you
matter
mentioned
what.
that the other day too. Oh fuck.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Where is
That
he
was,
putting
you
the
know,
sign?
Mayor McGrath and 10.
It's that way. No, cool. In the ditch.
So-
Alright, guys.
Where is he putting the sign, Joel? Like just like the little coat hanger around his neck?
No,
with
you
the
gotta-
little wooden sign.
Have that thing flashing lights with sirens and, you know, still half the people won't look at